speak. If I didn't press that, then we would have been in a lot of trouble. Hey guys, Anne-Marie ADHD here. So today I'm going to be reacting to ADHD TikTok. I can see, looks like it's from a year ago. So we're going to go ahead and watch that one.
It's entirely possible that
oh my God, I so related to that one because when you take your ADHD medicine, it starts kicking in because before it feels like there are many voices like inside of you, like telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that, that. And then like after you take your medicine, your head is just so much clearer. So I could totally relate to that one. That one was good. That was good.
oh, so you relax.
The tags on shirts. You mean sandpaper?
That previous guy, when he did like that's so like okay, hold on, let's go back for a second. Oh, let me go back for a second. I gotta show you guys something. This part right here, this is me, like on a daily basis in my house.
The tags on shirts. You mean sandpaper? Okay, how about little spoons? Beautiful. But we don't like big spoons. We hate them. Cotton balls? My skin is on fire thinking about that. You're fidgeting.
Okay, so that last one was about textures and stuff. And I know that that is not just something that's an ADHD thing, that's like an autism thing as well. And so I know like I have certain things where I'm like that, like with textures, but it's not like something that on a daily basis I have to like experience, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I know that that can happen with ADHD.
Distracting me. I can't help it. I have ADHD. Why don't you just stop being distracted? I can't help it. I have ADHD.
Okay, that's through paying attention to what was being said because of the weird voice filter that that person put on it. And like that was the center of my focus in that entire video just now. So wait, I didn't get to read all of that. So that one is okay. People with ADHD, we are so good at procrastinating. Like we're experts at it to the point that, you know, like there could be something that we're completely and totally late on doing for a project. And then somehow, instead of like when we do it at the last minute and turn it in, instead of failing it, we miraculously get like an A+ on it. There's certain things like that with ADHD that it's like, and I find usually it has to do with the things that you're passionate about and the things that you like to do. You're more likely to be working hard, even if you're procrastinating, and engaging with stuff that interests you more so than other things. So that one's definitely relatable. Oh my God, I have never felt so validated before. That entire one was like so me. Um yeah, that was so me. Oh my God.
you still need. Bitch, I might be better. Turn up the music. Hey, welcome back to another episode of It's Not Silly If It Makes Your Life Easier. ADHD edition.
Okay, that one, I couldn't relate to everything that was on there, but that one was kind of funny. Okay, let's finish this.
Know what you're thinking, Kate, I always forget to take my meds. What should I do? Here's a suggestion. And one of these. You put your meds in the thing and then clack clack. Med time. It's like a Pez dispenser for the spicy stats. You can put stickers on it and stuff. One of the
I love this so much.
Hardworking American OnlyFans dollars for it, but yes, I put a thing in my thing so you can click on the thing and find it on the thing. Spence me, daddy.
Oh my god. Who is that? I love that person. What is her name? She's still on TikTok? Hey.
I wanna fight, but my hands been broken too many times. So I use my voice, I'll be so fucking rude, but they always win. But I know I'll lose, and I things you don't realize you do.
Oh. See, that was a TikTok made by a kid with ADHD, and I could see how it was made by a kid because they were using those like generic pictures and stuff and explaining. It could have been a school project, who knows, but see, that just made me feel my heart so sad for that child that now has all of these things going on and not the best education system in the world to help with those things. Yeah.
ADHD. You've been listening to the same song on a loop and still haven't got sick of it, even when others are clearly annoyed. You tend to eat the same foods every day and find it difficult to eat healthy or not to overeat. You drink a lot of coffee, even if it doesn't help. It seems to serve as more of a symbol for starting your day.
Oh my
You
God,
have a
that's so
million
true.
dream projects, but fail to complete any at all. You
No,
interrupt a lot.
I'm not
but
doing
feel
that
bad when
anymore.
you're confronted about it. You fail to complete tasks because one task branches out into a million others.
True.
If you have to do something, you have to do it that very second or else it causes anxiety. If you don't have a to-do list, you feel like you have no sense of direction. You are always constantly asking people to repeat themselves. You are very attentive when you are interested in someone or something, even to the point of hyperfocus. Can you relate?
Yep.
Good, yeah, I'll see you later. All right, take care.
Why did the last one make me think of myself too? Hold on. Oh, it's so good. This one is so good. That's just like me at home, normal.
Wow, looks like somebody has a lot of pent up energy. Yeah, I got energy, but it's been inside my body too long, and now it's spoiled like milk, and I'm exhausted. I'm perfectly happy not to see another human being for the next 3 to 5 business days. Oh, are you just gonna go to bed? No, there is no way that my brain would shut down right now. So if you need me, I'm gonna go play video games for the next 5 hours. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. I'm dead again. Run fast. Run.
So what are you listening?
Oh my god, that was my favorite one. I have to watch that one again. Oh my god, that was so funny. Okay, wait.
I'm gonna go play
Hold on.
video games for the next 5 hours.
Next one.
I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. I'm dead again. I'm up. Run fast. Bitch, run out.
So when we were talking, we know what we're supposed to do. We know what we're supposed to do. We know the timeline it's supposed to be executed, but there are things that get in the way that make our inherent ability to function and do things in an
That's exactly
orderly,
right.
organized way
Yeah.
almost impossible. So then adding this layer of knowing what to do, knowing that you're unable to do it, might be the most frustrating thing in the world.
Yeah, and something I will say off of that too, for a lot of us with ADHD, we try so hard to exploring ourself as a person and what we actually do better with. And I was having a hard time kind of admitting that to myself. So a lot of times throughout the years, I have been like, I need a planner. I need to write everything on down on paper. Or, oh, I gotta plug it all in on the phone or something. And now I'm like, the way that my system works is that I have to trust myself enough to make a system that I think I can do and that I can handle instead of trying to conform to something I know is never going to work because my brain doesn't work like that. So it can be very frustrating. And I spent almost all of my life like that because I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD until 29, 30 years old. So that's kind of crazy, right?
This is the shocking reality about having ADHD. It's Sunday morning. Sweet. Time to sleep in. Might browse my socials a little bit before I get out of bed. Oh shit, it's been 3 hours. Better get some stuff done. You then roll out of bed and desperately try to think of what you need to get done. There's a million and one things rushing through your head. You then enter ADHD paralysis. You're frozen and still in time. You end up then getting freaked out by the copious amounts of tasks you need to complete to keep your life from falling to pieces. But instead, you go and chase the dopamine to distract yourself from the reality as long as possible. And this cycle then repeats. Follow me to hear the raw truth about ADHD.
So were you diagnosed with ADHD later in life? Why do you suppose that is? Well, here's one possibility that I see all the time. What about because you also have anxiety? So I think of little Sally, who has more of the inattentive type of ADHD. This means that she's likely to be forgetful, have trouble keeping track of her things, what's due when, maybe she procrastinates, daydreams. But then we add anxiety into the mix. And now she worries about disappointing other people. Did I say that right in that conversation? I hope they
This
didn't
is
think I
me.
did that. Must have sounded so stupid when I said that. She works hard not to offend other people, be a bother, or disappoint her parents or her teachers. So then you put the ADHD along with the anxiety, and the result is a stressed out little girl who's constantly checking to make sure she's not forgetting anything. You just won't notice the symptoms of ADHD because the anxiety makes everything feel urgent and critical. So she gets things done and turns everything in on time. So now here's the kicker. What if her anxiety symptoms ever decrease? Maybe through therapy or medications. Now we might suddenly see an appearance of the ADHD symptoms because that anxiety is no longer keeping the ADHD symptoms at bay. That's wild, huh? And I'm Dr. Brian. Like and follow for more ADHD information and tips from ADHD for ADHD.
Dude, I love this guy. And that was like my
Well,
life
I forget
story.
things
What?
constantly, so there's a lot of getting up and down, a lot of pacing, a lot of pacing. Phone, keys, wallet every day, that's at least 2,000 steps.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. Tell me about your diet.
Light breakfast, then just, forget that you're human until you're like starving, and then eat about 2, 3, 4 portions, dinner time. Ooh, and midnight snack. There's always like a day of the week that I like engorge myself all day for like 1 day a week, so it's fine.
We'll just keep right back. How's your sleep cycle?
It's good after my weekly reset or whatever.
Your what? To correct my wonky sleep schedule. It's like when you, after the end of a day, you decide to stay up all night and that whole day. So that way you'll be exhausted that night. So that way you can wake up early the next day. And then from that point on, try to wake up and go to bed on.
This game came out today. I'm behind it. I really want to go shopping. $20 limit. $20.
That's me.
Wouldn't it be funny if I got a frog with a mushroom hat tattoo?
That's me too. That's me too.
Sorry, I got distracted. I'm so ADHD.
Okay, time's up, everyone.
You know
Give
what?
me your
I
text.
absolutely loved that one because it told a story and it also, she was very quiet. And in the very beginning, well, in the beginning, she wasn't quiet, and she's like, "Oh my god, so ADHD," but then you see all of these other underlying symptoms she's talking about, and, she's quieter, and she's like, and that's the ADHD iceberg concept. It's, these are the things people see on the surface, like distracted, hyper, like all of that stuff that sticks out. But on the inside and in our own private time, there are other things that make ADHD ADHD. So there are a lot of things that go into the entire idea of ADHD, not just the surface symptoms that we see.
Thank you. Olivia, I said time's up. Come on. Oh, sorry, Miss Smith. I actually have accommodations since I have ADHD, which gives me extra time on timed assessments. You have the highest mark in this class. There is absolutely no need for that. Having ADHD doesn't mean I'm dumb. It just means my brain processes information differently than others, so sometimes I need extra time to decode the information. Oh, that's just an excuse. If you knew the information, you'd be able to finish it in time. If someone has vision problems and doesn't have glasses, you wouldn't seat them in the back of the class and then tell them that they're just not smart when they perform poorly on tests from copying the notes down wrong in class, would you? Well, no, they can't control that their eyes aren't functioning properly. I'd give them the option to sit close to the board, have my teacher's notes, and have their test printed in larger fonts if they needed until they got glasses. Well, having ADHD is kind of like needing glasses.
Okay. I can't watch more of this yet without making a comment. So first of all, if that is actually what a teacher has done to this woman in school before, I am so sorry. That does not speak for the, majority of teachers in this country or anything. I used to be a teacher. I was a high school English teacher, and I taught honors and special education and regular English, all the different ones. And we had to know what accommodations were for our students. And I hadn't even been diagnosed with ADHD myself at that point, but I always definitely felt a connection and a want to help those kids because I felt like I could relate with them. And now I know why, but I mean, no teacher that's trained and has a degree should ever be telling a student that they don't have to follow accommodations, because that's like illegal. It is also illegal, mind you. But I get the point that this video is bringing up is that, like, some of the older teachers who might not be as familiar with like mental illnesses and disorders aren't going to really understand it as well as maybe some other types of like there's all different types of teachers. There's strict ones, so I get it. It's just like that makes me sad.
Glasses. You can't tell if someone has vision problems just by looking at them.
That makes me
But
so sad.
struggles are still very real and can be improved using tools like glasses. So regardless if a person with ADHD uses accommodations or medicine or both as their glasses, they're not getting some kind of unfair advantage, but rather a tool that allows them to perform at the same level of their peers. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. So can I get back to my test now? Yeah, take your time.
ADHD people, I think the saddest thing in an ADHD person's life is that there can literally be a glass of water right in front of you, and no matter how dehydrated you are, you still won't drink it.
That last one. Oh my God. That last one. Oh my God. That was so funny. That was my reaction to the ADHD TikTok compilation. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Make sure you check out my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.